are a spectator to your own unraveling, but the cracks were drawn by someone else. Every shadow, every whisper, they were never yours to feel. They were planted. The story you thought was life was only a draft written by the enemy, rehearsed to ensnare you. As a spectator, you see the traps disguised as lessons, the misfortune offered as fate. You thought you were alive. You were only ever a spectator to the story someone else scripted. The whispers promised collapse. They never promised truth. You reached for meaning, but it was bait, a story meant to weigh you down. Every moment of doubt was not yours. It was handed to you on a silver plate of illusion. You watched yourself falter, but it was never the real you they were punishing. Your heartbeat betrayed no weakness. It only counted the lies you had been told. The enemy smiles quietly while you replayed scenes you didn't even write. You were a spectator, yeah, but now the veil begins to lift. The misfortune was theatrical, staged to draw you into despair. Their story ends where yours begins. Every shadow that haunted you was borrowed from a darkness that belongs to someone else. Every doubt, every hesitation, they were seeds planted in borrowed soil. This person knew that. You leaned into them, thinking they were yours, but the wind carried someone else's voice. Even the tears were rehearsed. Even the fear was an actor in a play you didn't even audition for. You are only now seeing the strings. The marionette theater is empty. The puppeteer is gone. And you, finally, can look at the stage and realize you never belonged there. Every accusation, every threat, every what if that they offered, it was never meant for you. It was a script to bind you, to limit the motion of your soul. You thought you were trapped, but you were only observing a trap. You never fell. You only watched them try to make you fall. The enemy counted on your confusion. They counted on your trust in the story being true. But the story was false. And now you recognize it for what it is. You were a spectator in a house of mirrors, each reflection a lie. Each reflection pointed not at you, but at the shadow that wasn't yours. The punishment was a performance. You were safer with yourself than what you knew. Only the story was unsafe. Only the story belonged to someone else. And the lies they cast around you, now they unravel. The knots in your chest loosen. The shadows retreat like smoke. You are unbound and unbroken. You are free, though freedom was never promised. The whispers no longer reach you. The traps no longer cage you. You are not a victim. You are a witness.